Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, November 18th, 2020. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. Well, Governor Larry Hogan held the third press conference in a week all about COVID. He has announced now that all bars, restaurants, and other establishments that serve food and alcohol will be required to close by 10 p.m. across the state. Additionally, any retail stores, religious facilities, service businesses, etc. will need to cut their capacities back to 50%. He's also restricted a lot of visits to hospitals and nursing homes in preparation for a surge to the hospitals. Please keep in mind that County Executive Pittman and other county executives in surrounding counties are able to be more restrictive with the COVID rules than the governor allows. We have not heard from County Executive Pittman about his thoughts on the most recent changes. The COVID numbers are going up. We can't deny that, and it doesn't look good. And although he didn't say it this time,
just wear the damn masks.
In a Facebook post yesterday afternoon, the Eastport Yacht Club announced that due to COVID-19 concerns, they are going to be canceling the 2020 Lights Parade, which was scheduled for December 12th. In the post, they did say they look forward to a merry and bright parade in 2021. Now, it takes a lot to cancel that parade. The Lights Parade typically goes on rain or shine or snow or ice. Only high winds really prevent it from happening. And as far as I remember, the only time it was canceled was back in 2015 when the Annapolis Yacht Club caught fire in the afternoon, and authorities had the harbor closed to any boat traffic while crews battled the fire and cleaned up. And if 2020 couldn't get any worse, stink bugs are back with a vengeance. An entomology professor at Virginia Tech says that the stink bugs have been much higher in the mid-Atlantic than they have in recent years. And typically from September to October, they look for some place to spend the winter. Typically that's your house because typically it's leaky. How to prevent them from getting in your house? Go around, seal up all of your cracks and crevices, but be careful because they are a little bit tricky. And finally, some good news. First of all, Bill Wagner at the Capitol says that the American Athletic Conference is now trying to reschedule the missed Navy football games, and if they are willing and able to do that, November 28th and December 5th may be two home Navy football games. So we may be able to salvage Senior Day. We may be able to salvage a little bit more of the season. And speaking of Navy football, the United States Naval Academy is once again one of the top schools in the country for graduating NCAA student athletes. They have a success rate of 95%, and they're tied for 7th in the country. The top 20 graduation success rates, tied for first is Duke, Northwestern, and Notre Dame with 98%, Vanderbilt at number 4 with 97%, Stanford and Wake Forest at 96%. Navy comes in at 95, tied with Boston College, Miami, Ohio, South Carolina, and Virginia. And rounding out the 20, all tied in at 94% are Baylor, Cincinnati, Illinois, Michigan, Minnesota, Nebraska, Rice, Syracuse, and Utah. So congratulations to the United States Naval Academy athletes. All right, that does wrap it up for us today. Please make sure you're checking out eyeonannapolis.net throughout the day because we're going to update these stories and more. If you're someplace you can leave us a rating or a review, please do that. And make sure your friends, family, and colleagues all know how to get a hold of the Daily News Brief. Other than that, you need to hang tight because we have George Young with your local DC MDVA weather forecast. He's coming up in just 1 minute after this brief message from Solar Energy Services.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services, with your Clean Energy Minute. Does your home experience power outages? Or maybe you're concerned about energy resilience in general? If so, that's another great reason to consider clean, quiet solar-powered energy with battery backup. You may have heard residential solar adoption has rapidly increased during the pandemic for multiple reasons, and many homeowners like yourself are adding battery backup and electric vehicle charging to their solar projects. And with Maryland's residential energy storage income tax credit, along with the federal tax credit for batteries when paired with solar, the economics are quite compelling, and that secure feeling is even better. So whether you're looking for clean energy, energy resilience, or overall peace of mind with solar energy, we can help. To schedule a free solar design, call us today at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net. But hurry, sunshine's a-wasting.
Sunshine, sunshine, Nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be, so you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Wednesday, November 18th. Yesterday was a very chilly day for the Annapolis region, with temps in the 50s and winds gusting over 30 miles per hour at times. And today will bring more of the same with sunny skies, breezy winds occasionally gusting over 20 miles per hour, and highs only in the 43 to 50 degree range across Anne Arundel County. Fortunately, conditions will improve tomorrow with much less wind as temps rebound a bit into the 50s, though it's very possible many places in the region will see the first freeze of the season as temps get to or just below the 32-degree freezing mark for many. And from there, the outlook is for very nice conditions Friday through the weekend, with tons of sunshine and highs in the 60s each day. So stay warm for a couple more days, but make plans to get out and about Friday through the weekend, as it should be a very nice setup weather-wise throughout the entire Mid-Atlantic region. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA weather. Make it a great day out there. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to get our free app on all of your devices by searching DCMDVA weather in the Apple or Google App Store. And also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And use our website each day at DCMDVAweather.com so you can always stay weather informed.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company.
Life is a series of moves, from new beginnings to new opportunities to a new place to call home. Hi, I'm Kristi Neidhardt, and as your goals and dreams change, my team and I will be there with you and for you, making buying or selling a home an easy, safe process. Whether you are looking to relocate, downsize, or find the home of your dreams, you can trust the Kristi Neidhardt Team with our years of expertise to find exactly what you are looking for.
That's another moving minute from Kristi Neidhardt. To get in touch, call 410-295-6579 or visit kn-team.com. That's kn-team.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.